Alright, looks like we're back. Again. Yeah, 7 days. Yeah, gotta love it. Not really. Alright, so let me do this again. I apologize. Uh, yeah, 2.0 is definitely not stable. Nowhere near stable. I don't think but I had like, I don't even know if I crashed once on 1.0. I think I did. Oh, that sucks. But here we are. Not much we can do about it. So, let's get back to it. So it spawned me back at the gyrocopter. Does that mean my motorcycle is still in the box? Yeah. So it took me back to that point. Okay, so we got our smoothies going. Uh, there's my motorcycle. Alright, at least I didn't lose anything, you know? Don't know where I got that. I've been carrying that whole time. Damn. I thought I sold all the ammo. Guess not. But, oh. Now, yeah, it took us that far back. I just now got the... Alright, whatever. Got no loose... Fine, we'll just do that. Restock upon that. So we are going into the wasteland, so... Okay. Now, sorry about that, but... As soon as I got that black screen, I should have known to back out of the game and let it reload. I don't know. As far as stability goes, yeah, it definitely went bad. Alright. Is there a storm going on? There's a storm going on. Son of a... Dude, your rad levels are dropping. Shit. How is there always a storm going when we want to go with somewhere? And it seems like storms are always at 1 o'clock. What if we go to a different section? Well, shit. I'm gonna sit here outside of the fucking biome for 3 hours. That's not it. Are we close to, yeah, we're on the motorcycle, piss on it. It won't take us long. We'll just go to Snowtown then. Whatever. Climb a mountain on a bike. What's up, Kendall? How's everything going on your end? Had the wonderful black screen. I should have known better to. I should have closed the game and reload. Well, not closed the app, but I should have exited and reloaded the game. So I ended up having a crash. Never fails. Not where I wanted to go. You goddamn serious, right? Also, my goddamn fucking bike can't move. Get the fuck out of my fucking face. Get off the fucking... Oh, come the fuck on! God damn this fucking game, dude. Fuck off. No, I'm not playing with storms anymore. Fuck this shit. This is fucking stupid already. God damn already. Any fucking thing. God damn this fucking shit. That's fucking annoying. Alright. No. I'm not defending it at all. Fuck this. Oh, this is a fucking time sink. Can't even go in the damn biome I'm trying to go into because magically a fucking storm hits when I decide to finally go in it. Should've took the fucking gyrocopter now. No, I didn't lose anything. Unless I'm losing armor. No. No, I didn't lose anything. Oh, overall, it's not too bad on my end. Aside from the annoyances of this game. And I even lowered the amount of mountains than what I normally do, and I swear to God, mountains are fucking more. I don't know if that's just 2.0 change or what, but yeah, fucking finally. I take damage from that, but I fly off a fucking cliff and don't take no damage. Sure. Cool. Mm-hmm. Awesome. $50 million fucking cats in the game. Sure. Uh-huh. Yeah, they fucked with the aiming. I've got more point-blank shots just going right through them now than I've ever had in... And the 2,000 hours I had on fucking 1.4. The bad thing though is there's really nothing here. Like, I don't want a full restoration project. Here we go again with input lag. I don't know what's going on my end. New controller, new headset, new fucking ether cable. And I'm still getting lag. I got solid internet. There's nothing wrong with the weather. Okay. Cool. I'm pulling the trigger. Pushing the buttons. Come on. Well, I finally hit a version where I can't play it. I don't know. Now, I don't experience this on my other game because I'm still in the pine forest. You know, I'm focused on building my base and everything. So now I'm curious that if I go to my game and decide to go into, because I've been to the other biomes as well on that game. I just haven't been spending a whole lot of time there. But now I'm kind of curious, you know. Go there, see if we have the same issues. Yeah, it's got my end. The game doesn't screw you over enough. Yeah. Stable my ass. No, they're in the bike. They wouldn't just vanish because they got hit with a rock. I'll double check though, but see, they're right there. And Gracie's the only one that guaranteed to drop a red loot bag. Although what I did forget was my bridging rounds. Yeah. Oh, 2 away on the shotgun. Yeah, I'm definitely not impressed with fucking 2.0. 2.0 is definitely fucked over a lot of shit. It's definitely not stable. Like I said, I mean, I'm getting more glitches than I've ever had. Nope. I've had no issues with any other game. That might have been the rock debris when it exploded around the bike. That's probably what you saw. I know it happened quick because the whole fucking stupid storm bullshit. I ain't even worried about the pig. But if it was the PS5, I would be noticing stuttering when I'm playing GTA 5. Online and everything. I don't get, I'm not getting none of those glitches. No audio glitch. Yeah, I don't hear, I haven't heard any crackling when I play GTA 5. Everything is smooth as can be. So it's definitely 2.0. It's this shit right here. Yeah, even the motorcycle sounds different. I don't know. Shit like that puts it, I hate that because that shit that puts bad taste in your mouth, basically, It's just...
It's always good to be packing. May I see your inventory? What is this, a tea party?
Oh, you got wiring. You do got another urban combat. So, of course, I got no money on me. What's up, Dark Watch? Yeah, I mean, actually, I agree with that, Gambit. I mean, that's basically, I mean, that's all a streamer is. It's like, here, we'll let you guys fucking play it. So you can test. Man, that's like when it comes to improvements, like bandits and shit. You got normal-ass people that do mods, that are doing systems, that, I don't know. Yeah, they unnecessary bullshit, that's all there is to it. Yeah, you got a whole thing, you got a community that loves the game.
Yeah, buddy.
Utilize it. 13, it's what, ain't it been like 13 years with this game? Some shit like that? There's plenty of modders that have proven themselves very capable, if not superior, at doing the shit that needs to be done with the game. Or could be working and helping them out, Oh, look. runs smooth, but I couldn't even. I was switching my weapon, would switch, and then when I was that bad, that is the biome. Let's just put it that way, because it's like why would I even bother going to another biome if my Hey, I'm serious. I reduced the amount of fucking mountains, and we got more mountains in this game than I did on the other games. At least that's what it feels like. Yeah, shall we see if the fucking storm's finally stopped? I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, let's try this bullshit again. What would be a good pathway? Well, there's no fucking road here. Yeah, we'll just go south. Go back where we were. What doesn't help is I haven't had an actual goal as well. Yeah, we lived through well longer than I had planned to where we're at. Fuck it, whatever. Just hit every goddamn tree. I don't give a fuck at this point. See, I mean, the fucking mountains are ridiculous. You'd think I would have jacked the shit up to fucking 60 or something. Yeah, POIs. That's cool. But that has nothing to do with the game mechanics, you know, Jackie? That doesn't do nothing on performance, that doesn't do nothing on the system, mechanically, the perk system, functionality, you know. Getting people to make new POIs, don't get me wrong, I love new POIs. We all do. I definitely wouldn't call them a modder if they just make POIs, so, you know. But, like, mechanically, you know, like if they wanted an overhaul, like with Learn by Doing, they could have hired modders to help them. Or look at the current games that have a hybrid of Learn by Doing and magazines. There's a lot of proof out there that there's very competent, very talented people out there that can help them achieve their goal if they would just let them achieve their goal. But they're too stubborn for that. We done with the stupid bullshit? Alright. And we gotta kill... That's right, we gotta kill, everyone calls them what, boogers? Oh, that's cool. Direwolf's just running around. Damn, can we take out a direwolf? Ooh. I don't know, Kim. I mean, we do got... I'm feeling cocky. Yes, we can. Super corn seeds. At least, this was the thing that I wanted to come to the Wasteland for. Was I would expect to get AP rounds out of the Wasteland. Big Mama. Oh, I want to. Oh, I don't want to read them without the nerd outfit. Shit. Yeah, we got a bicycle. What the hell am I thinking? Or not bicycle, but motorcycle. We got more storage than the gyrocopter. We'll hang on to it. If we get eggs, I'll take them. The hell is my motorcycle? Eh. I believe south will be the best course of action. Yeah, I don't know who the hell they... Quality has just gone to shit, yeah, all around on a lot of games. Yeah, I don't know what the hell I don't know what changed over the years, but... Because it used to not ever be that bad. I mean, you had... I mean, you had the infamy of like, Bethesda. Yeah. For those shenanigans. Hey, mushroom. Finally found some mushrooms. But whatever has changed over the years, man. I don't know. Either that or they just don't have actual gamers playing the games anymore. Or they're forcing them to speed run through things at such a fast rate. You know, so you don't really get that opportunity to actually push the game to its limits. But it's sad because we were getting... Hey, right from the start, I experienced that, the black screen glitch. Yeah. That was the first glitch I ran into. That didn't take long, and so it's like, you tell me that somebody that was playtesting it didn't come across that? Yeah, we got Big Mama. Alright, so we gotta kill 16 more of them. And still keep on looting. And I hate that. You have a fucking smoothie. So you jiggling back and forth for it, idiot. Okay, well, there's some funny mushrooms here. Like I said, my first encounter into the wasteland in my game, I couldn't find. I found one mushroom. It's like, how you expect me to find mushrooms? Then they put this stupid barrier around your damn screen, so if there are landmines, I can't fucking see them. I'll know when I find them, when I blow up. Surprised to see a direwolf out in the open in daylight, but that's like Glock. Noticed, all the zombie bears during daylight. It's like okay, so they changed it to where it's no longer at night that they come out. So keep that in mind if you haven't been to the wasteland yet. Good chance you're going to see them all the time now. We need more goobers. Alright. Oh. Search that while we can. Okay. Put all that away. I'll keep the ammo out, though. Might as well. Oh, now with the big cities, I would assume. But we'd definitely be able to find some taller buildings to live in. Worst part about a direwolf, you come here early game, you can't outrun it on a bicycle. So it definitely does make Wasteland a lot more dangerous. I'll give them that. Like I said, they do some good things and then they do some really bad things. Now, when it's all said and done, is what it is, I guess. I kind of want to put into Hidden Strike, though. A little bit more damage sneaking. Guarantee we pop some heads. Oh no! We'll hang on to that. We'll try to sell that. Ooh, did we kill him? Nice! That was a good investment of those 2 parts. Oh, shit. Yeah, if you get that random horde, day 9 too. Well, that's like country life. What was it, day 5? Or some shit like that? I was running up northward to go to the desert. See, I hate that it resets the counter back to... So you immediately get that crap. Oh. I don't really want to fuck with a Zed Bear, though. Not on ground level. I know I can melt direwolves. Bears are a little bit different story. Now, I will say, as far as like an abandoned series, if I don't need the biome bullshit, at least hunting them jackasses would make life so much better. Is that another bear behind him? Holy shit. I mean, farming them bastards would be pretty easy. Of course you gotta come this way. Of course you do. So since you want to come this way, I'll oblige. Yeah, you jackasses can beat down on that all you want. Don't really care. Don't think the bullets are reaching them. I don't think the bullets are hitting them. Nope, nope, they are. Never mind. Officer? A lot of officers? Come on. Ooh, nice. Oh shit, we gotta get more mushrooms. Shit, I don't know. I got distracted. Damn it. Oh, you can definitely tell the loot difference. I will say that. I mean, so far we're finding nothing but AP rounds, which is nice. I'm definitely not opposed to that. Strong steel tools. We've already looted every container that we needed. We just need 10 more. Well, we need 5 more. 5 more mushrooms. 4 more. The bad thing, though, is it has a tendency to blend into the ground. You gonna blow up? Okay, good. Whatever. Shut up. Let's see. What do we got here? Come on, mushrooms, mushrooms. Mushrooms! Think we need one more? Or now we need one more. Nice. Now we just need goobers and... I mean, the plus side is, unless they see you, you can pretty much do whatever you want with them. Oops. Come on. Where you at? I mean, you want to be obsessed with that, then cool beans. Nobody to stop you having your fun. Yeah, for 50%, we're getting still quite a bit of bags out of it. Ratchet, damn. I'm glad. I am glad we came out here because that actually did confirm it now for me. I want my AP rounds. I come out here. Which I'm fine with. Gives me a reason to come out here. The bad thing, though, is we still don't get regular ammo as much. So you would think you would get regular rounds in the Pine Force, but I'm always getting high-powered rounds. I wish we had a 50 cal. I want a railgun. That's what I want. I want something that... I mean, my shotgun does a railgun. Basically, as it is. Damn, another shotgun. Alright. Actually, I think we can make our, I think we got enough to make our, Tier 6 shotgun now. Oh, this is actually good coming out here, because I actually do need the AP rounds for the next Horde Night. Sure. What? Fuck off already with this game, dude. Yeah. No stutter, cool. Already at 8% Already at 9%. Fuck off. Oh, you're infected? Well, you got 5 seconds to get fucking honey, or you're beyond gone for honey. It was one thing when it got raised because you were taking hits. It would increase the, the infection rate. But when it's ticking that fucking fast, I wish you could shut... Too bad you can't shut that off. The trees look cool, though. I agree with all that. I don't know if you can get honey out of these trees. I would assume you can. Be kind of weird if you couldn't. How much do these sell? Is it still 200? A little bit more than the other smoothies. No bag that time. Gotta love that rendering distance, right? For which one though? It does feel like regular shotgun has a little bit shorter reach than it used to. Slugs, on the other hand, definitely have... it definitely gets projected out that way. And how many do we need still? 7? I swear to God, we killed fucking... I mean, those mushrooms do sell for quite a bit of money. So if I'm going to be carrying them... You're not a goober. I mean, you kind of are, but you're not the one that I want. You're not the goober I'm looking for. My God. Now, you better let me loot that shit. Oh. I like that super cord. I have no shame. Plus, it's not like we ain't got none anyway. Oh, I was gonna say, holy shit, another one spawned? There you go. There you can build little bits and pieces on the side of the road. The hell? What did I do with my bike anyway? Yeah, I must have just been in a real bad area on my game. Cause like I said, I was running around because I couldn't even make the first smoothie. I also didn't know I had radiant mushrooms at Area 7, so I do now. So now I'm able to make smoothies on my game, but before then, it's like I'll try to dip in a little bit, try to get ahead, try to get a couple mushrooms. Guess we'll just go west. think we got, what, one more smoothie to our name. Yeah, I really want these assholes done with. Two minutes on that. Although, if we're seeing that many direwolves and shit during the day, does it increase at night? That's the only thing I really don't like is this crap on the side. I don't need my screen to get... I don't need visuals to go reduce anymore. There's a hole there. What the hell was that? Oh, that's weird. What if there's a landmine? Come on, we just need a couple more goobers. Dr. William Neville's helm. Alright. Damn, we're up to 9 of them. It's kind of weird. There's a whole lot of shit going on over there. There's got to be something under there, maybe. Any goobers? There's a goober. Oh, we did get it. Alright, now we just gotta go to rec in the morning. Get her badge, then come out here. The bad thing though is I don't know. It still feels like they want you to live in the green biome and then, you know, venture out into the other biomes. Which I'm fine with that ideology. That's kind of how I always played it anyway, in a sense. I'd have my main base and then from there yeah, good luck with that. Kiss my ass, desert. And now they magically hear you better when a storm is raging, because, you know, logic. Makes no damn sense. Yeah, we traveled pretty far. Holy shit. Took no damage. Well, at least the infection rate didn't go as fast as it was. Maybe it did change in 2.1. Oh no, we do have. Okay, we have room. I figured I'd chop some trees down, try to... I believe we have the book. Right? Yeah, we got them all. Plus a good enough reason to get some wood. So. I know. Nope. I didn't think that killed him. Shit. Alright, Once we come across some damn tree stumps. Of course, when you want to find them, you can't find them. So we got bees living in fucking undead bodies, but none in the fucking trees. You gotta cut a forest down to find one fucking thing of honey. But they'll live in a moving dead body. Up to 4.4%. Yeah, seriously, how many goddamn trees you gotta fuck cut down to find one honey? Cool. $35 plus fucking trees. Suck my fucking dick. That's what I'm saying. Bees will live in fucking dead bodies. What? And not sting the fucking host. But in a tree? In a forest? Nah, fuck you, right? Yeah, yeah. Fuck you, player. That don't make sense. Why would you find fucking bees in the forest? That's fucking stupid. Which I know every tree can't give you honey. I mean, come on, we all know that. But, that's still. I gotta cut 50. I gotta deforest an entire fucking state to find one thing of honey, though? Yeah. That's kind of like, really? Yeah. Oh, now there's tree stumps. Yeah, of course, you jackasses. Which, fucking bees would just get you fucking infected anyway, so what the hell's the point? Nothing like getting punished to try to fucking fix the game that punished you. Which I still understand. Well, I mean, I understand why they did it. But getting debuffed because you get stung by a damn bee to where you're slow, that's horseshit. You move faster when you get fucking stung by a bee, I'll tell you that right now. Unless you're allergic to them or something, maybe. I don't know. I don't know if I'm allergic to them or not. I've never been stung in my life. So I don't know if I'm actually allergic to bees or anything. But I'm not allergic to anything else in the world, so I figure I'm probably safe. Ass. Oh, and there's 21 of those. So yeah, over 50 fucking trees. Jesus Christ. Ah. Oh, wow, we even have... Where the hell did we get stone in there? Yeah, well, fuck it. We'll take it. I mean, not bad. Look at that. Decent little haul just for what we did. We didn't even do anything strong, you know, super important. We got 3 more rifle parts, which is good. So yeah, definitely worth going, even if it's just for your ammo supply. Well, now we got plenty of wood again. So that's cool. Alright, let's grab our nerd outfit. Put you on. We're at 100. So we'll get that start crafting, I guess. Unfortunately, we left everything else in the bike. Actually, you know what? We'll just read them from here. Where are we at? 76 out of 100 for our armor. Oh, we're so close. I can't see what it is. Is that 98 or... I think that was 98. And we're up to 56 on that. Yeah, whatever. We'll just read them. Cool beans. Sure. Did you realize I'm down here? I think. Dumbass. That's not it. We'll sell it. That's a lot of steel tools. Alright, drop you off. Anything going there? Nothing going there. Nothing going there. I'm missing something here. Shotgun parts. I know we're going to need 18 of those. See, that's what's killing me, since we haven't had a long-term base. It's not like we have a lot of materials. So we're going to run out of steel real quick. What's up, Mad Blood? How's your weekend going? Yeah, the Stompaton is ridiculous. As far as crowd control, I mean, yeah, you have the euthanizer perk with the 10% chance, which you're kind of hoping that procs every damn time you use it. But I still say, if you combine the Stompaton with at least a follow-up weapon to kill, because nothing can ever touch you, especially if the Stompaton is always charged. Shit. Popping some of those dirt tats for the area. There ain't shit touching you. You hit everything, they all explode everywhere, then you go around and just mop them up with a shotgun. Or an M60. I mean, you could be a walking Zeus tank if you really want to, and with it. Because that's like I was thinking, it's like, you know, if you really wanted to make it OP, you know, obviously you sink as much possible into it, get it as fast as possible, but then combine it with something, and part of me would be like, combine it with fortitude. That way you get siphoning strikes, your pain tolerance, which you really wouldn't need it, because you hardly would ever get hit. But it does reduce, does it still reduce? Yeah, it still reduces your damage intake. But mostly because Fortitude Mastery, you get that extra 100 health at the end. Shit, you'd have to force yourself to get killed. Plus, with Fortitude means you could have the M60. Shit. yeah. Which, yeah, I'm not saying anything, but Monday. Because I do have the Repulsor mod, and I did get my Stompaton last week, so. So there is that. Alright, we got no choice. We got to go find a place to live. I just don't. I don't know. I really can't. I want to live in the snow biome, but again, this game wasn't supposed to be super long term anyway. Yeah. I want to live in the snow biome. We'll hold off. I guess we'll go to the wasteland. We got our badge. In the morning, we'll get our... Well, in the morning, we'll get our badge from Rec. And we'll head to the wasteland. We'll find us something in that city, and we'll set up our permanent there. And then I don't know at what point do we stop this series. I don't. Because again, it's kind of hard because it's not like we really have an end game goal. I'm building anything or converting anything. Now, I did see that recreation center on Monday. If you guys don't watch, haven't seen that, but it was called what, the Friend Zone, athletic complex or some shit like that, which I thought was actually a really cool building. And I would like to find that one. I want to flip that one. The problem though is since they screwed up windows and you can't see out of them properly, that's put a hamper on some of my designs. Because I don't want my windows to be wide open to where anything can just walk right through them. But at the same time, I don't want that shaded glass to where I can't see out. You know, the whole point of having a window is so you can look out and see the fucking sky and shit. So it's kind of, it pisses me off that it's blackened out like it is. Like I said, that gives me legacy vibes all over again. Not having good windows to look through. I'm hoping that's just temporary. Yeah, that's all I can do is hope. Yeah, because they did, because I remember their stream before Streamer Weekend. Yeah, I talked about how they went back through the blocks for, was it opacity? For light to be able to pass through a lot more blocks and all that. And I'm wondering if that, by them changing that coding, that's why we got that shaded cell looking crap now. Of course, if they had playtesters and people that went through everything. They need real gamers that love the game to playtest it. Not wait for Streamer Weekend. There we go. All the concrete is done. Fortunately, you got 19 minutes. We have another point. We'll hold off for the time being. What level are we at? 71. I'd like to get up another 13 levels before I drink another elixir. Where are we at? Actually, ooh, no. Where are we at on machine guns? Alright, we are 2 away. We need 2 more books. Because obviously we will switch to M60. As much as I like the SMG, it's, I don't know. It feels like it's, I don't want to say nerfed. It still slaps pretty hard, though. I'm not going to lie. I hate the fact that you have to put a sight on it so you can see. Because I don't know whose brilliant idea was to do that for an SMG. That's worse than the fucking AK on Legacy. At least you can see the top half of the gun on the AK. That's why it's hard not to be like, yeah, they do shit on purpose. Like, oh, you can't see when you aim down the gun? Perfect, put it in the game. Oh, wow, we even... Oh, that's right. That was all the additional crap from Horde Night. Actually, take this time and put everything away. We'll hang on to that. What do we got? Goldenrod, Yucca. I really don't care about the steroids. I don't ever use them. I forget that they actually do give you a run speed boost, though. Alright, so... What do we have here? Condense that down. We can condense that down. It's going to take 2 stacks no matter what we do anyway, so there ain't no point. I mean, see, and that's the thing. If we would have took that building up in the snow biome, I just don't. I just hate the aesthetics of the wasteland. I don't know about you guys. It's more than mad. That's just horrible. A little pinhole is all you can see on your screen. Default SMG is going to get you killed unless you're hip firing everything. And it don't make no sense. It's a fucking, it's a SMG. Why is the sight so bad? Like I said, someone must have changed it. Then they're like, what do you look? They're like, oh, the player can't see well looking down the sights? Add it. That's a great idea. Sometimes you just want to be that fly on the wall in a lot of conversations, you know? It's just like what the hell is really going on behind the scenes? No, because is it intentional or is it actual incompetence? That's what I would love to know. Do I repair that or not? Where are we at on glue? Actually, not that much glue. Some more duct tape going real quick. Well, shit. Yeah, technically we already have all that we need on that. We got all our vehicles. I'd rather keep the level 6s and 5s. So get a little bit more lead out of that. I think it was Bob that was it Bob or Rick that was selling duct tape? I think it was Bob. Yeah, I definitely want. Yeah, we're not living here. We're moving. That's all there is to it. I'm just trying to figure out what I really want to condense and take with us, you know? Where's our motor tool? We should be able to craft a level 6 one. Springs. That's the only thing. This game, we have not been finding a lot of legendary parts. We've actually been hurting on that. Yeah, we're down to 190 on steel. Ouch. Yeah, because what's I forgot how much steel does it take for an M60? 140, so we got just enough steel. Yeah, I would love to be a fly on the wall, man. Just to Just to hear what the type of shit's going on behind the scenes. Because like I said, is it truly intentional, or or is it intentional? Is it incompetence? Or is it bad execution? Because you can see that they have passion behind the game. They do. Well, you love it or hate it. The problem is they want to add too much into a single game. And there is that saying, there is too much of a good thing. So they're trying to incorporate all this shit into one mesh, and it doesn't always work that way. Sometimes less is better. More fine-tuning goes a long way. You know, simple things can truly impact something and elevate it to a level that focusing on one big thing will never do. I mean, you look at the kickback on 2.0 already, and yeah, you could just say it's just the internet voice. And for the most part, I guess that's true to some degree, but at the same time, I think it's also coming from the same place like I do. Love the game, but gonna voice out against some of the bullshit. Like deforesting an entire state for one honey. I mean, damn, come on now. Some bullshit. Decided we'll repair it, we'll sell it. Full price. Ratchet, nah, no. Those should sell like for what, almost 500? So that's good. I'm just not sure how long we should go for. Yeah, like what? 2-3 more Horde nights or something like that? Just to try to get that game stage as elevated as possible. Okay. That's 10 minutes. I don't need that with us right now, so that's not a big deal of having that done right in a second. But 10 minutes, that should give us, because I kind of want to set up a place, but I also want to kind of do some jobs. And who knows? We get to the wasteland, we find something that's worth taking. Maybe I'll get motivated to do a little renovation that way. All I know is wherever I'm going to set up crafting is where my horde base is going to be. That's a given. If I do something as far as like a living area, that's where we need to find a house POI that I'd want to flip. The bad thing is I will always be partial to the snow. So my inner self is like, oh, go north, Jay. Screw the wasteland. Just go north, go to the snow biome, set yourself up, you'll be happy. And that would be true. But I also don't want to live so far away from my crafting base. So if we set up a crafting base in the wasteland, I gotta find some place to live in the wasteland. Now, next series, nah. Next run we do, we can say hell with it and do everything in the snow. Or I bite the bullet and go to the desert. I don't know. Because like I said, it's not where the spinners are really that big of an issue. It just doesn't fit. So it doesn't feel right. Even the snow with the Yeti, it just doesn't fit. So the aesthetic, the atmosphere, it yeah. Like, we play 7 Days to Die because of various reasons, but it's also because it's a zombie apocalypse atmosphere. So you take that away, and it's like, eh. Well, that's just me, maybe. I don't know. Oh, we got our workbench out, so let's go ahead and box some of this ammo. Yeah, we could box, damn. We'll make 5 boxes of that. We do have our workbench present. So let's go ahead and box that ammo. Personal quality of life. It's said that you gotta make your own damn quality of life. And how did that... Hang on. There we go. So there's the 5. There's the 3. There we go. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. If I really want to, we could sell that ammo. Then maybe we ought to do that. Yeah. We'll sell the regular ammo. Hardly ever get the shit anyway, right? Yeah, I'll always be a fan of the classic zombie apocalypse stereotypical genre. Yeah, I mean, the whole infected thing is not really zombies in my mind. Yeah, if they're sprinting around like I mean, don't get me wrong, it's still kind of the same ideology in a sense, but like I don't mind watching like 28 Days Later, Dawn of the Dead, World War Z type logic. Um, but give me The Walking Dead anytime, type of situation. Give me the classic slow, dumb, but very methodical and relentless. Big massive hordes, which would literally just barrel through everything. Well, eventually. Not so much concrete walls. But at the same time, they don't jump 15 feet into the air like a fucking Olympic athlete. They don't spit acid. They don't fucking fly. They don't fucking do stupid shit. They don't have bees that live in them. And if they do, it's because they're motionless the entire time. Because if you ever touch the bee nest or a wasp nest, yeah, they don't come out. They don't come out and hug you. Them plague spitters would be fucking just swarmed, being stung nonstop. And they don't have predator technology. So I can't wait for 3.0 when they have a laser beam shooting out of their ass. That'll be fun. And I mean, don't get me wrong. On Legacy, when I first started playing, we did play with them running at night at first. But then when I started playing solo games, I switched it. Yeah, I switched it to classic zombie. I want that classic zombie atmosphere, and that's where my love for this game came from. Was Legacy, because it felt like the classic zombie apocalypse. I had them walk during the day and night, but I will say after a while, although even on this, when them running, once you get powerful enough, who gives a shit if they're running anymore? It's not even really a challenge. But those early days, them running at night really gives you that sense of a threat. which is needed. But at the same time, if they would just give us the option to turn off Blood Moon but have increased random horde size, we could have that same atmosphere. Or at least element of danger. We'll take the gyrocopter this time. Oh, shit. And we got 100 concrete blocks. Didn't even realize that. I definitely want repair kits with us. Do I or don't I? This is another reason why I want to spec out of agility and switch to M60. That way I'm not carrying all this different types of ammo. I mean, technically, I don't need 2 stacks of that. But I'd feel better if I had plenty of my auto. Fuck it, we'll wait a minute. Challenges. Did we get anything else? I think we're gonna get Big Mama reward and cops when we go there. And we just need to see Joel. I still gotta... Oh, son of a bitch. And that's stupid that you gotta use a stone hammer to get that. Think, Jay. Think. Oh. That's right. We used all our gas in the 4x4. Shit. And the 4x4 is not even... It's not even full. Alright. Oh, shit, the shotgun, dumbass. And if we're going to the wasteland, I need my quote-unquote lockpicks. There we go. Now we're set to beat the shit out of everything. Well. Now we are. Let's go get our badge, go to the wasteland, let's find us a new home. Thankfully, we have some concrete. We got some concrete blocks. We got steel blocks. It's not enough to replicate what I would normally build, but I gotta start doing some different base designs. Or actually just...
Morning. If you try to say it's a good morning...
Oh, I don't give a shit. Shut up.
There you go. Don't spend it all in one place.
We do have a silencer on all of them, don't we? Yeah, so we don't need it. Red remover would be good. I'll take the red remover. Yay! Yay! Well, that does increase the loot stage out here as well. Not by much, but... Alright. Skills. I think we do got... Oh, we're up to 2 points. Yeah, we need level 8 for that, so let's do that. Yeah, I never got the Project Zombie or Zomboid. Well, of course I don't have a PC, so. But there's a couple other PC games that are out right now. Well, in development, but because of Steam and the way PC is, that looks very, very promising. And it's like, damn, I'd love to play some of those. We never completed enough jobs to open Joel. Shit. Alright, well, we know there's a city out here. Oh, there it is. I think. Oh, God, I hate the wasteland with a passion. Okay, that's checkpoint to a dead road. Okay. Tall buildings. What do we have? Is that 2-bit tower or whatever? Or no, that's is that Vanity? Yeah, that's Vanity. See, the problem with something like that, though, is that another Deshang Tower? Fuck, that is. I think. Oh, yeah. Don't spawn into existence. That's cool. Wait, is there 2 Vanity Towers in this damn town? I never knew that they could actually duplicate it in a city. Alright. Yeah, 64-bit tower. It's got the performance of... Alright, no, I take that back. Crack a book headquarters. Look at this shit trying to load in, dude. Can't even fucking load in. Ah, God, I hope the game doesn't crash. There's Ostrich Hotel! Who? I forgot. Who was saying that they couldn't find Ostrich Hotel? I knew I saw it. I think it was COD earlier. Again, that's the problem. They've added so many, they keep adding all these POIs, so it waters down the pool. So your chances of finding the certain ones that you want seriously get decreased. I don't want... Oh, God, I hate the wasteland. I don't know about you guys. Oh, nice. Let me stop in midair now. That's what, that's... Oh, yeah, get, of course, right by Army Outpost number 7. I wanted to land here anyway. There's a church, you know. I need to find Jesus. Yeah, that's alright. We'll just, snoop around the town. Come on. Yeah. What are y'all gonna do about it? Not a damn thing. I mean, you do have a ladder over here. Are you fucking kidding me? Fuck you. Come on, join the party. Look up. I thought you guys would break through the doors a little bit faster. Apparently they want to take their sweet ass time. Oh, now you come out. Only when the door's open. Lazy shit. Really? Yeah, gotta abandon this apocalypse. Alright. Thought there might have been another box somewhere. Yeah, you guys are alright. Back, you get more steel. Oh, I will say that's... Ooh, that's a catch-22. You got more opportunities to get red bags from, you know, dire wolves and bears all over the place, but you always have them everywhere you go now. I guess in a sense, I mean, that does increase difficulty to some degree. Because you do have to worry about them every time you turn around. Should we do some stupid shit and get killed? God, we need a sniper rifle bad. Oh, yeah, sure. God. I mean, we'll make a shitload of money. Whatever. Alright, so the shotgun's the only one that I don't have that with. Yeah, you definitely want the drum magazine. You definitely want that. Depending if you want to go loud or not, though, that's the problem. Because it doesn't really seem to matter if you go loud or not. It really doesn't. Samoa shows up no matter what you do. Should we poke our head into outpost number 7? I haven't checked it out in the wasteland yet. Not at 2.0. And we got ammo. We got repair kits. I don't have a sniper rifle, which I would love to have. I mean, we don't have to trigger everything. But we're probably going to trigger everything anyway. Should be an idiot in there. Oh, look at them all sleeping. Dumbass. Then we just come over here. Catch them all sleeping. Oh, did I get you up from the tent? Yeah, let's find out. Or not tent, but the guard tower? There you are. Oh, that's your hand. But well, get that checked out. Just saying. Oh, blue bag. Oh, shit. Tried to be slick. Didn't work. Lever back. Oh, we're so close, ain't we? Oh, no, we're not close. What is it? Machine guns, we need 2 more. Rifles, we're still a little bit of a ways. But it will get better. Since we do have Deadeye now, so. Alright, that takes care of all them jackasses. We will have a jackass up here, most likely. No? Alright. I know we got all that shit upstairs. Oh, you got charged with assault. There you go. I'll read them individually because we'll get another one. Yeah, I should have took 2 stacks of fucking Magnum rounds now. Oh, there you guys are. God, the vultures are so damn good. Time charges. I love those time charges. Well, I mean, they do have them where you'll find some of them wandering around in POIs now, which does feel good. But those windows, look at how, I don't know. God, that. Sorry, I'm getting distracted here, but that pisses me off. It said if you want to see out of your window, you can only have window frames. Are you done? No? There you are. Now, we had a charge Z down there. Oh, wait a minute. If I stir up the nest here, I'm going to stir them up. Is somebody sleeping over there? You can go back to sleep. How do you think you're going? Let's get everything reloaded real quick. Samara's here. I don't know. It feels like hitboxes have been changed. I saw him run by. Shit, my bad. Oh, shit, my... You okay, bro? Yeah, you're fine. Just faded into the abyss. It's okay. I'm sure he'll be fine. We'll find some duct tape and all that. Just need one more. Now watch, it won't give me a tactical since I decided to read it. Because it'll be like, oh, no, you're banking on me just giving it to you. So no. Yeah. It's okay. We'll get some good loot out of here, maybe. Maybe a sniper rifle. That's actually what I'm hoping for. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. They turned them into dungeon style, so everything feels generic. Now, I will say, what was it, a few weeks ago when I was playing, it almost felt like a horror game for a brief second. I was walking through town. It was early game, so obviously, you know, I'm scared little bitch, you know. And I walked past the residential section, and through the house window, I watched Arlene walk right past it, like a true horror, you know, that casual walk right from left to right. And for that brief second, it felt like a true fucking horror zombie game again. Just for that brief second. And then, yeah, the normal bullshit's happened. But it's like, that's... if they just doubled down on the actual horror aspect and the survival aspect. Stop with the gimmicky comical bullshit. Stop trying to mimic fucking Dying Light with these fucking zombie types and shit like that. Fucking double down on what made the game so popular to begin with. And, you know, it would be amazing. And yeah, you know, you can always have the same people saying, well, why don't you make your own game? It's so easy. I never said it was easy. I know it's difficult. I understand that. But the direction that they do it could be done so much better, you know? See, some of the rounds just seem to go right through them. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Hey, buddy. I didn't wake up all those yet. Well, I'm sure. We'll have a good old time here in a second. Alrighty then. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I'm so sick of finding fucking sledgehammers everywhere I go, though. Damn! All four of them were shotgun messiahs. Alright. For one part. For one part. Oh, 2 parts. My bad. Wow. Think I'd have fucking loot at 25% or something. That's what it feels like. I think they made breaching rounds weaker. There's our M60. Ah, tier 5. Cool. Guess we'll carry that around then. I mean, we're at day 23. We're at the stage where, technically, as long as I don't run out of ammo, there really isn't a POI that we can't tackle. Now, was that him or a bear? No? Oh shit, did he die? You didn't poop out a bag or anything, did you? Let's find out. Nope, you didn't. Okay. Oh, we're here for gas. Son of a... I'm looting shit and I forgot we ran out of gas. The whole reason why we stopped here. Yeah. Easily distracted. Oh, no, look at that. We made our fucking ammo back. And then some. So. Not bad, not bad. Thanks for the stamina, buddy. But I'm needing gas. You got the click! 'Cause I got the wrong ammo. Dude, you mad hitting the wall. Try me. I'm just shooting you with an empty gun. That'll make you feel like an idiot real quick. Oh, big mama. Strip down some of these cars real quick. still don't trust landmines, just so you know. The only bad thing, though, is, like I said, now, if I was to play, like, if we were to do Abandoned again, I could have biome progression still active, technically, because I could still gift myself the biome badge after I complete the challenge. So, it's not where, oh, there's no trader, we'd be screwed forever. At least we could work around that. I ain't gonna fight all them for that. But realistically, I'd probably just say hell with it and just turn the progression off. Hey, we'll keep the storms active if we do that. That definitely spiced things up out in the middle of nowhere. Storm coming. Had to build something real quick. The problem, though, is it's not like, you know, in a normal game, at least we could ditch into a POI and loot shit and have something to do. So if we have storms going, we'd end up just sitting there looking at the wall for however long it takes. So there's that catch-22, you know. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. Alright, we got a little bit of gas. Typical wasteland, I can't see shit. I would think there's a Joel out here somewhere. I want to just loot everything, but... I mean, the Vanity Tower... I always did want... I did want to convert those top floor. Now let's gain cable? Now fix your damn internet. I like the fact that it's elevated a little bit, though. Now, the problem with Vanity Tower... That's so much shit to clear. I don't know if I'd really want to fuck with all that, if I'm being honest. Because to secure that, I would have to clear out the entire building. Maybe a different biome. I was kind of hoping for like that tower that we were looking at in the stove biome. Yeah, for a long-term run, I wouldn't mind the Vanity Tower. And that was the thing. My goal was to do the Vanity Tower in the desert. And then the last game that we played, couldn't find the Vanity Tower. And then, now we're here in this version. And I don't want to even be in the desert. So it's like, son of a bitch. And my problem is, I want to... Every time I make a horde base, I'm overcomplicating things. Like I said, I know I can simplify it a lot more. But I'm too stubborn. If I'm gonna do something, I want to make sure it's it's gonna last. If that makes sense. I'd rather put more time and effort into the build to make sure it's 100% effective. Yeah, that's the thing, like the breakaway bases and all that, it doesn't appeal to me. I've set up the fences that way before, where it's like, okay, like actually our last multiplayer game, when I was in the Red Ruby, that initial Horde night, I wasn't sure if that was gonna last. So I had put up those hatches and made that hallway, because it's like, okay, we'll see what happens. And then they never busted through. And Horde night after Horde night after Horde night, we just kept dominating. Which proved I didn't need a super... We never even hooked up electric fences. And we had that one Horde night. That one bad Horde night, we had how many devils blow up, and we survived easily. Minimal damage. So, I can't convince and wrap my own brain around it, is what I'm saying. So it makes it harder to fight myself, That's why I like multiplayer right now. I'm not a big fan of, let's all build a horde base every week. That's not me. If I'm going to build a horde base, I need to start grinding for resources, and it's going to take me a while to build what I want to build. Which complicates things, because it's, again, I swear to God. Think the game's trying to tell me something? Is that another one right across the street? No, that's my Higashi. Oh, God. Ah, I love my Higashi Tower. I miss my penthouse. I would totally do it differently, though. Got the bank. Oh, speak of the devil. Too bad they fucked up Windows, because now you can't see out of the son of a bitch. Oh, that was a lot of build. But once I finally got started, man, I loved every minute of it. Now that would be a hell of a project to restore all of that. But there is such thing as too big of a build. Can't really fit a whole lot. Man, I miss my church so damn bad. I am so partial to that. That's... Well, I say that about almost every... I mean, I love all my builds, don't get me wrong. But the amount of time and effort I took to build this damn thing... Deck? Because that was a lot of restoration. A lot of breaking down. I mean, that... True. Oh, cool. Donations. Guess y'all knew I was coming. Get out of the damn altar. now since we have you. Of course not. Donations? Thank you. Now the sad part was that last Horde Night when I set it up here, it actually worked. I don't know if it would work now with the Infernals and everything. Of course, we did have a lot of traps, but it wasn't even needed. How the fuck am I missing every swing now? Ooh. Thanks, Arlene. $21 more, which we could probably get it. A little peg over here. Ooh. I don't remember seeing that little one like that. They got little subdivisions now. That's nice. Yeah, I'm trying to think Vanity Tower is saying that they keep throwing it in front of me, you know? There we go. Now that we got tier 6. Now it's opening them in 2. Oh, wide open. Wide open. That cop car. So we're going to. But y'all just ignore me now? Cool. Oh, look at it. It's even got one out here. See, that's what we need to do is take a trip and hit every city and get all the ATMs that we can get. Although we need to actually start doing jobs. Oh, cool. Yay, Samara's here. Sounds like you're in there. Which really wouldn't surprise me. There they are. Oh, they just want to find Jesus. There. Personal invite. Nope, he bled out. Oh, that'd be a lot of work to reconstruct all that, though, at some point. That's the one bad thing about not being on Legacy anymore. Because it's not like I was able to save my game and eventually go back to it. Alright, I gotta stop reminiscing. Alright. Yeah, I guess maybe fuck it. Maybe we clear out a vanity tower. Although, which city would actually be better? I mean, technically, it doesn't really matter. But if we take one of the towers closer to our current base, then we ain't gotta drive too far to bring all our shit with us. Yeah, the zombie drowned. He drowned in his wrongfulness. There's Joel. I wonder what his inventory looks like in 1.0. Or, well, 2.0, I should say. I was gonna say, there should be a door. Oh, we're definitely gonna loot his shit. Some more free gas. We gotta remember where all his stuff's at, though. Repair kit, sure, we'll take that. A little bit of gunpowder. Definitely take the steel. Running low on that. If he's got a couple books that we want, we'll sell some shit to him. Yeah, I'll take that concrete. Yeah, I still remember Joel trying to kill me on Legacy. He kept setting up traps against me. That's why I steal his shit now.
Afternoon, my friend. How can I help you?
Point blank in front of him, too. No shame. Just no shame. It's like, oh, you got something on the counter? You're not... Oh, you can't even search that no more. Ooh, they made that more obvious. Nice. We'll check. Well, learning elixir, I'll take.
You just made my day. And covered my Duke.
I'd hate to have to waste it on the damn legendary part. I mean, the water filter would be nice. That's like a $7,500 fucking thing. Or do I hold off? Nah, we'll grab it now.
You're in luck because I've got the goods.
You probably do. You're supposed to be with the armor guy, right? Not impressed. How you look on ammo, though? No, you're not even selling a sniper either. What about books? 2 more armor build up. That's cool. So we only need to make, what, 400 bucks? I don't care about that. There we go.
That, my friend, was a fantastic deal.
Tier 5 armor. Oh man, do I? I'm pretty sure there's more than one Joel. I just don't know where the other one's at. What do you got? Infested would be a better... La Grega? I don't know if I know that residence. Alright, Joe. Just double checking. I'm sure there's another Joel somewhere. Okay, we're here for gas. I mean, I could actually just stop being a dumbass and go into the damn desert and just get some oil shale. I believe that's desert right there. Yeah. But then we'd have to set up. Yep. If I'm going to do a job, I'm going to finish it. Let's see if we can find the other Joel. I mean, if we're going to do Vanity Tower, why don't we just have it as a job, you know? So I don't know if we'll find it, though. That's the only bad thing. We just ran over a mine. Civil Defense Shelter. Oh, we've seen this. Pretty sure we've seen this one already. Oh, yeah. Or no. Oh. They did change it to where gunfire actually does kill them a lot better now. At least so far, from what I've seen. Like when we first got 2.0, I remember shooting the motherfuckers non-stop and it wouldn't kill them. Damn. Maybe we haven't seen this place. We're gonna grab all the cars outside of Joel's, though. I'm getting distracted. like always, I mean, no big surprise. One of these days, I'm gonna get in the habit of just building a base outside of a trader, but feels too cliche at this point. Up to level 2 sniper. Actually, let's dump a bunch of this off. Oh, shit, she didn't go down. Did I see a bag? No, I thought I saw a bag over here. That's the tail of my shit. Alright. Drop what we can. Yeah, we'll take over a vanity tower in the other Wasteland City. That puts us closer to our base so we can move everything. And that might be a better location, now I'm thinking about it. Because there's got to be a Joel somewhere around here. We just haven't found him. So you figure we take over one of those towers. We should have a Joel there. We know we have a Joel here. I don't know about south. There might be another one. We'll have to obviously look around and snoop around. But then that does put us in striking distance of Idjit over there. Coming up the snow, we could do a nice big circle on traders. So that's a good starting point. That used to be another factor in my builds on Legacy, was the trader location. Outside of the aesthetics, obviously. Ooh, you charged. With assault. Anyway. But having my base in in a good location where I can make a loop. If you were to go back and see where I built in Legacy, yeah. That's why that's why I did my trader runs, because I utilized the traders a lot. But we could make a step or level 1, which I think we will. Hey, fuck that. 8 hours later to kill one Zed. Of course, if you just do headshots, it usually works better. Alright, we got some gas. Turn you into that. We don't need no more motors. We can always get more engines anyway. So I'd rather have those as mechanical parts. I'd rather have that as lead. And that's going to take a while. Alright. Alright, well, at least we know where one Joel is. It's a lot of vanity towers. But you figure we clear out Vanity Tower, break it so they can't come up to us unless we want to have a horde base inside there. I don't know if I really want to risk that, just because of the overload of shit. That's why I prefer to separate things to some degree. Like, okay, the horde base and the crafting base in one location. That way, at least I have my natural defense. I ain't got to worry about my crafting base. Samara can show up how she wants. But then have an actual residence. Even though you don't really need it. But, you know. Something for a goal type thing in the game. Where the the worst I would have would be dew collectors and a campfire, which technically I wouldn't even need the dew collectors if I didn't want to. I could have them at my crafting base on the roof. Yeah, make it a habit of going to my horde base every day. At the same time, it's just convenient to have everything in the same spot and say fuck it. The problem though is I like to overbuild, so I have that tendency to overdo it. I still want to build on this. Oh, I still want to one day convert that tower. I started working on it on one of my games on 1.0. I never did go back to it. I forgot what. Oh, I went to my cabin. I think that was the same game. No, the cabin didn't have towns. I don't remember which one it was. One of the games on 1.4 I actually started. I started putting floors in. The only thing I don't like is it's too small inside the house, everything. At least on one floor. Like, I mean, obviously you have multiple floors, but like room for I didn't have enough room for all like the chem stations, the forges, and the workbenches couldn't be on one floor. Things of that nature. I'm gonna build that. I'm gonna repair that at some point. Nope, no bag? Okay. You are not part of this, buddy. That's a good sign. We need... Oh, we gotta make our tier 6... Shit! I need I'm forgetting elixir. If I'm switching over... Shit! Come on. Alright, fuck it. Let's get out of here. Don't think there was anything here anyway. I ain't worried about getting doubles on cooking. We get plenty of those anyway. Shit, I've... Absolutely idiot. See, I don't remember that at home. No, it's got a fenced-in yard. Damn. Why's it gotta be in the wasteland? That's some bullshit. We're gonna take the penthouse at the Benedict Tower. But now I'm getting distracted. Like, what the hell is that? I don't recognize that from here. Oh. Yep. I recognize you. Never mind. My bad. How the hell do I not recognize that from afar? Now, I will say during experimental, the one glitch I did like was, who was it that was playing? Was it Jawoodle? Because he got his badge, and when he entered the biome, he had clear blue skies. And it's like, now you can make me like the wasteland if I could have clear blue skies. Yeah, if you want to make radiation storms, Like occasionally, you know, it gets like this hazy like that, kind of like the snow biome, I would be more acceptable to live in the wasteland. But the constant green bullshit sky, yeah. Of course, on the flip side, that ambient background music's kind of annoying at times too. Oh, anywhere I live, we're gonna have a landing strip. But see, the wasteland would be so much better if I had blue skies every now and then. That would convince me to actually live in the and that would actually make sense. You have roaming, no different than rain when it rains. So you have radiation rain in a sense. So the sky gets green and everything, and that'd be cool. At least I think it would be. We're not going to repair that because we're about to get... Don't care about those batteries. Okay, we are going to need a forget elixir, though. Shit. Obviously, we'll sell that after that's done. I'm still tempted every now and then to just let my weapons just stay loud. I've been doing that recently on multiplayer, I think. Plus, we ain't got silencers anyway. I think I only got one silencer, but I really don't notice any difference between Samara showing up with or without it anyway, so it's like, what's the point? I mean, yeah, it does make a little bit more noise to draw others in. We'll sell that, sell that, sell that. More machine gun parts, that's good. Sell that, sell that. See if we can sell that. Where are we at on machine gun parts now? More than enough for M60. Shit, we need steel. I'm not going to have enough for a level 1 sniper. Which actually, we got enough for a sniper. Level 1. We need a lot more for a level 6 when we get to that point. Didn't we make an auger? Yeah, we did. So we'll sell that one. We don't need steel parts. Oh, we got water and everything. I will eat. Sure, why not? Fuck it. We'll make more repair kits. Parts. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Sniper or that? We got just enough steel for one or the other. Sniper. Let's go with the sniper first. Just a tier 1. Saves on parts, and it's not like it degrades that much faster or anything. Not that big of a deal. Which means we'll sell that. Alright, we got a goal. We got goals, that's all that matters. Might as well sell everything while we're here. Yeah, you got that, you got that. We'll deal with that later. We sold all the ammo that we had to worry about. Think. I mean, there's nothing that we need with these. Aside from getting high. Which... super trippy. Psychedelic. Yeah, see, now you see the world in colors. Oh, I wonder if that would make the wasteland bearable. I wonder if I go to the wasteland and use this. Would it actually make the wasteland bearable? I kind of want to. Maybe that's why the radiant mushrooms are there. Because it's not like it fucks me up as far as driving and shit. Oh, actually, no. Put the bike in here. Because we got a bunch of stuff in here.
It was a good evening until you came in. What
I
do
know.
you want?
I know, right? I'm here to just piss in your Wheaties, Rick. Alright.
Make up your mind or make your way out. Oh, some days I don't even know. I sell to anyone, even morons like you.
I just don't ever trust the buff not working. Doc, I want to save the mushrooms.
Be careful out there. You wouldn't want to get hurt. Well, look who decided to show their face again.
Yeah, you can only buy 4 of them. Okay, I want one of those.
All right, now that we're
Shit,
done
I
doing
didn't have my
this,
bolter up.
chop, dumb fuck.
We already bought everything that we wanted from here, right? Pretty sure we have. I mean, well, we got the buffs going. Be stupid not to grab them. And I don't believe there was anything else that this jackass was really selling. Like, I mean, we'll buy some of these, but honestly, I don't think we're going to need them. No. Yeah, I'll buy the red one. We don't need another silencer. We don't need none of the mods. We don't need none of that shit. We can make tier 5 if we really want to right now. Well, I'll say steel. I mean, technically we could always, buy the armor, not armor parts, buy the rifle parts. Shit. Do I buy? I mean, I could buy the gas. Unfortunately, it's not as low as it could be. That's 4,000 too. Yeah, we'll make more money. What the hell do I give a shit about? What the hell? That's stupid of me to sit there and like, oh, I wonder if I should. Yeah, fuck it, whatever. You know, it's like, oh, well, what's the point? I'm sitting here debating about it like we can't make money. That's stupid of me. That's like the honey. Give me the damn honey.
You cheap ass son of a bitch. That's all you're gonna buy?
Yep. That's all I'm gonna buy. Well, I literally just went the wrong way. I'm not even eating the mushroom. Alright. Any more steel we need, we'll just strip it down from transformers and everything. No big deal. We didn't leave anything in the bike, did we? No. Okay. Piss on it. We'll save the damn mushrooms. Why not? Just for shits and giggles. There. That makes it easier. Now, as far as machine gun goes, how much steel? Exactly 150. That leaves us like 9. Or 10. Do we have enough duct tape? No, we don't, but we still have glue and cloth. So don't give a shit. Now we got more than enough. Springs. So that's why I was tempted to take those 4 legendary parts. Maybe I should have. I did once at 1.0 with that glitch, just to see. I threw it all away after I did it, just to confirm it. Then everybody else started making videos on it. But honestly, I never did go back to my vending machine that I rented. I actually did put in super corn and all that. I had so much super corn, it was ridiculous on that game. And I can't remember what game it was. Oh, it was my Higashi Pharmaceutical. On that game, I went to Hugh and I did rent the vending machine. And I did, legitly. I packed it with all the super corn I had and miscellaneous shit. And I never went back and checked on it. Well, there used to be the bug where you made a lot of money Yeah. I don't know if it's still like that. It's too late to do Vanity Tower right now, though. That's alright. Yeah, we do have a little loose. Actually, you know what? Let's do that then. Get you going. What do we got here? We got plenty of engines. If we need more, we'll get more. As far as resources, I guess that's not too bad. You know what I don't see, guys? All my shit from my farm. Did I put something over here? Or did they actually break my, storage chest? I think they broke my storage chest with all my stuff. Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, I don't see my chest that had all my farming stuff. I mean, we put a drop box out of here. I don't remember leaving it in a box out here, though. I could have sworn we slapped a box out down here. Oh! Tools. God. Never mind. I was about to say, son of a bitch. Which, living in the Vanity Tower, I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with the farm. Not that we really need it. The bad thing, though, is I really don't know. How would I do it? Yeah, do I put my crafting base inside that base? Do I give it its own dedicated, floor spot like I... Because like I said, on Higashi Pharmaceutical, I did that, and I kind of regret it, because kind of overdid it in my build. Now, smart me would say, let's mine the rest of the night till morning. But I'm also over here with jobs.
How did you get in here?
Walk right through the door.
Yeah.
For a video, come for Choppa. I mean, those are easy shit. For a video's the only one that's infested, though.
Look, Blockhead, let's get one thing straight. You're not working with me. You're working for me.
Yeah, I might as well get that, infected cash. Yeah, we'll keep the bike. Why not? Well, remember, it's when I build and all that, it's all about the visual aesthetics. So if it looks out of place, I'm not going to do it, even if it's convenient. And if there's a space for it, if it don't make sense, if that makes sense. Because, you know, I got to be a stubborn ass and all that shit. You know, I just can't drop shit anywhere and be like, yeah, that's good. There's got to be some reasoning behind the madness. Wow. Oh, there it is. Okay. I was saying, it didn't even spawn any cop cars. I was about to say, that's some bullshit. Blockbuster! Wakey, wakey, asshole! Yeah, I don't even have an M60 yet, guys. Ass. Tell you what, the slugs give some major ragdolls. I guess we can search. Dumbass. Well, y'all didn't even get to spawn in. Figures it'd be a level 2. Invisipills? Jiggles? Good with all that. Again, that's the catch-22 of using AP rounds, especially in the shotgun. Shotgun's already ridiculous, you know, as far as blowing through fucking walls. Cut out the hallways? What the hell's wrong with you, Gambit? I need my roof! Whee! Nah, I'll make it work though. I mean, no. Ain't no doubt. Look at that, blew the fucking desk away. See, that was the most stupidest perk they ever put on a fucking weapon was, oh, you can shoot blocks now. What? Come on now. That's so stupid. Any preacher gloves, is it? No. What do we got here? Machine gun parts, which we don't need because we're making RM60. So it's not that vital. Oh, shit, Jay. Alright. Would you kindly get off the chest? We want AP rounds back. I mean, it's great that they're effective. It just sucks that it blows through walls. Alright, what do we got? Scrap, scrap. 71. Don't watch. Make that damn sniper rifle. We'll go through Vanity Tower, and it's going to give us a level 5. I'm calling it right now. Because you know it's going to be some bullshit like that. Job well done. Well, it's done. I don't know if it was done well. Tomato, tomato. AP rounds for 762. Cool. Coffee, but no donuts? I don't buy it. Oh, and we'll make it back in time to actually cash in the award. Yeah, we're already at that stage where there ain't shit that we can't blow right through. Well, the roof might end up turning into my landing strip. I mean, that's the thing. It's not like I got it pre-planned out. I'll make it work. I know there's a section. I can picture a section already where I won't have the size farm that I would normally have, but I can still have a farm. Yeah, we'll work those details out. I mean, it's no big deal.
I'd shake your hand, but I bet you got dysentery the way you smell.
Fort Chopper. Yeah, I mean, that really wasn't a whole lot of, I mean, that was only tier 4, so. Ooh, we got a lot of jobs to do still. Before we can go meet Joel.
God, it's almost closing time. I've had enough bullshit for one day.
Yeah, we kind of slacked off on doing the jobs, haven't we? Shit. Damn. I thought we were on top of that. At least it felt like we were. Pending as we keep coming back with more shit. Yeah, we made 3,000 dicks on that. More crap to sell. Oh, that's right. I could make my diamond tips. Yeah, maybe that's what we ought to do. As well. Yeah, scrap that. Piss on it. Alright. I have no desire to make a machete, so don't care about that. Well, there's no way to replace the ground, so there's no way to turn it green anymore. Like, if they brought back where we could choose what ground we want, like it used to be, because that even pisses me off on my builds. Like, the yellow house that I'm restoring on my other game, it's got the gravel pathway. Well, I can dig it up all I want, but, you put topsoil down or dirt, well, aside from dirt, I guess. But if you replace the ground with ground, it goes right back to being gravel dirt. It won't turn into grass. Like Legacy, I will craft any biome and replace the ground with that said biome. That's why I like my Thick 44 Memorial on Legacy, because I was able to use that burnt forest ground. I built the memorial on an island. I think it might have been plains biome. It was green either way though. But when it came to where I planted the trees, which unconsciously it turned out to be the Punisher skull, which was amazing. It wasn't intentional. That's just how it turned out. So I thought that was pretty badass. I had the burnt forest ground underneath it, so it had that blue, red, amberish type shit going underneath the tree, which was cool. I can't do that anymore, so that sucks. Well, I mean, I'll modify things if it makes sense in the build, Gambit. But if it don't make sense, like I said, I mean, I'll take a POI, I'll restore it, but I'm gonna modify it. There's no way around it. I will modify it. If I see an opportunity to modify it to make it look better or convenient at the same time, visually aesthetically pleasing. Because remember, if I'm gonna build something, I want to make it look, nice. That's why I'm not the type that's like this irks me. How closed. I mean, it's convenient. It was efficient. It worked. It wasn't organized because I mean, we got those boxes over there, that over there. There's a weird gap there, or campfires there. Shit was all squished together, but it worked. Yeah. But doesn't mean I was happy about it. But it worked. Oh, I don't have a thingamajig for that. Okay. So I need my scope. I need that. I need you. And my baby. Who apparently doesn't have any. Why is the AP rounds on the left side and not on the right side anymore? That's weird. Because when the AP rounds were always on the right side. Shit. Okay, well, maybe not. 22 minutes for you. Now the hard choice is... I get the M60. Let's see, what do we got here? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Okay, that ended that. And we got all those. So we're done with that. So we're level 74. Alright, let's go to agility. I mean, by right, I wouldn't need the gunslinger if I'm rocking the M60. Which means I would only have to carry 7.62 and shotgun shells. We don't even have any points in the Daring Adventurer, so I'm not going to gain any points back here. We took off lockpicking because we got breaching rounds. But I'd want all 4 points there. I definitely want the penetrator rounds, obviously, for obvious reasons. Shit, we don't really have a whole lot of extra points that we're going to get back, you know. That's the only problem. The only thing I'm seeing right now, if I drink the elixir right now and switch to M60, I can always take off those points. And if I don't use the vulture, we could have, what, 8 more points? Which would then have to be sunk into fortitude to get that up to at least 3. So the M60 is beneficial. I was kind of hoping I'd have a little bit more points right now. Well, as long as that's... The M60 is crafted, we have that out of the way. We'll do the Vanity Tower, see what we can get, if we can get more skill points along the way. Try to level up a lot more before we make that switch. Plus, that does give us right now the ability to stockpile any AP rounds of 7.62 that we gather from the jobs and continue to use whatever AP rounds of 9mm we have. The bad thing though is since they added more perks, I don't. If I read right, you can't unlock all the skills anymore. So yeah, you make it to level 300, you're still never gonna have every skill unlocked, which I'm fine with. I don't need to have every skill. It's irrelevant. There's a lot I don't even give a shit about raising, like Iron Gut or Healing Factor. I don't want that. I'm not a big fan of that. Not to mention the useless perks, which Grand Slam. I mean, yeah, rag down the enemies, but I don't really give a fuck about that. And you gotta be sprinting at the same time, so half the time when you're swinging something, you're not sprinting. You're in a closed, confined space. I still wouldn't mind putting in a pack meal. Not so much. If I'm being honest, well, obviously not for the encumbered because we got that solved. And not even really the 5% chance to, ignore the physical damage. It's mostly for the crafting speed, but at the same time, if I have my crafting base set up, I got multiple workbenches, so I don't really have to worry about the crafting speed in my backpack. So, do I really waste points there when I don't really technically need it? To me, it's not a must-have. If anything, I'd rather have it in the siphoning strikes if I was to use melee a lot. Like, that's another perk as far as, like like with the sub baton, I'll definitely put into siphoning strikes. That's why part of me was like, okay, go with the intellect and then fortitude. Does that mean that sub baton, fortitude, max now? Well, I don't know how it really affects vehicles though. The drone for storage lots would have made vehicles more anyway. Yeah. Kind of want the 4x4 for the durability. But at the same time, I want the fuel saver, I want the reserve tank, and I want the supercharger. So, actually, yeah. Actually, now I'm thinking about it, I really wouldn't want that mod. It would only work for my gyrocopter, which actually wouldn't be a bad thing. Have about the same size as a motorcycle for the gyrocopter. That wouldn't be a bad thing. Now, if you're referring to like negating damage, well, that's what the armor plating's for. On the 4x4, it's the plow. On the motorcycle and the gyrocopter, it's the armor plating. So, there's that. Now, if Pack Mule, like I said before, if Pack Mule meant I got more slots, that would be a must-have perk for me, hands down. Maybe not all the way, but definitely quite a few ranks into it. It would go all the way if I'm using M60s. And that's the problem. That's what I was fearing. Since we got 1.0, my fear was that I was going to get in a rut of going with the same weapons. Not like we have a whole lot of choice anyway, to be honest. It's like, you know. But with the way the skills were, like I said, that's why I kind of felt like it was detrimental to solo players, because me being the one to be basically a jack of all trades. I mean, there's still enough perk points to get everything that I want. But now that everything has 5 levels, yeah, that's a lot of levels extra that I got to get to in order to everything. Because right now, let's face it, we're using perception, so that's Deadeye and or melee. We're using strength because we're using shotguns and obviously tools. Fortitude, we're gonna need it if we're rocking the M60. And if I'm using the M60, I might as well get pain tolerance and some siphoning strikes. And depending on, well, if I'm using the M60, I would like to have it maxed out, which would mean I could always max out Fortitude Mastery. Agility, I definitely want parkour. I can ignore the archery, the gunslinger, all those, but I need run and gun. I need parkour. Agility Mastery is not going to help me. Because it's all, like, okay, you can take the first one to instantly cripple, but if I'm not using my Vulture, then I don't need rapid reload. I don't need bleeding hearts. That's cool, but I don't need to sink all those points in just for that. And piercing precision is only for bows, so unless I plan to be using bows at endgame. Now, if I was using bows at endgame, that's a different story. And while I do like to hit and strike it from the shadows, most of the POIs are set up now to run and gun anyway. And of course, intellect, unless I'm using stun baton, I don't really give a shit about what's in here except for precision. You know, a lot of this shit is broken. There's no doubt about it. Yeah, I mean, let's face it, that's automatically basically a tier 6 nerd outfit without having to wear a tier 6 nerd outfit. But I'm also not the type that needs, well, I don't use turrets and shit, so, now, outside of, my drone, that's useless. Daring Adventure is nice, don't get me wrong. I do need to put points back into it, though, so it opens up the stock. Yeah, agility's kind of like that, but I mean, you do have your people that are using, like agility and perception. The classic sniper build, which is your hand pistol. And I mean, don't get me wrong, agility is strong. If I'm using if I was to keep this set up and not use the M60 like I used to at one point, it would be worth it until I got the piercing precision. But you do got those people that love bow over the sniper. So, but there's also, if you got hidden shadows and all that and you're wearing the right gear, or actually you don't even need to wear assassin gear. I've done many a times where I went into POIs and sniped with a sniper and never woke anyone up. And if I did, there was only one idiot, two, so. Not all the time. But then a lot of the POIs have trigger points, so what the hell? Stealth doesn't really give a shit at that point. And that's like right just now at Forever Video. I knew where those two would spawn. They weren't even there until after I landed on top of them. So, even if I wanted to be sneaky and snipe them, fuckers didn't spawn in. So I wouldn't have been able to, even if I had a clear shot, I wouldn't have saw them. Not saying that stealth isn't viable. It's a viable solution. And you can do quite a bit with it. But because of the dungeon-like style POIs on every single POI, yeah, it's kind of like, alright, whatever. That's why Nerd Outfit actually made sense when we first got 1.0. At least the stealth was pretty effective. It made up for the fact that you can't stealth everything, stealth an entire POI, which you should be able to if you really wanted to. That's the whole point of a stealth build. You have that option to do so. But, it is the fun pimp, so. Oh, yeah. No, I knew what you meant. But it seems like it's a mix, but it's not really. I mean, again, it does pair with if I was using, because I mean, you do get those people that just stick with one attribute. And agility has it all. I mean, you got your reload, you got your parkour, you got a sidearm, you got an automatic, you got long range, you got everything in one tree for offense. And hard target. I never even really looked at hard target. So that's actually if I'm being honest. And moving and jumping, there's a good chance that I'll take this damage because of that. Oh, a little bit input lag. Feels floaty. Yeah, look at that. Oh, guys. Here we go again. Now, like I said, I even bought a new ether cable, so I can't even blame the connection anymore. If that is, well, not blame, but think of it as a probable cause. Let's see, we can craft tier 5 armor, but I'm not going to. The point. Might as well hold off. Let's make sure we're stocked on ammo. I mean, future points we could always spec back into the vultures. I mean, so yeah, I mean, retrospect, even if I take the gunslinger and we stop using the vulture and SMG for a while, yeah, down the road we could always spec back into gunslinger. It's not like I'm going to sell or delete my tier 6 weapons anyway. So we'll still have that as an option down the road. So, right now we would get 4 points back, plus the 2 that we have. If we were to keep all our perks where they're at, we already have 1 in the machine gunner. So, that would only get us up to like what? Maybe level 3? What level do you gotta be? Level 5. Yeah, I'd be able to have level 3 machine gunner. And then future points would have to go into that till we get it up to at least 4. Because I want it to at least be at 4. Then we can start building off of that. We did just get a learning elixir. We'll sell that one. Oh, yeah, we're thirsty. Whatever. I think this is all just iron, ain't it? Yeah, a little bit of nitrate, so that's good. So, do a little bit of mining. Then we'll call it a day when morning hits. And then we'll pick up tomorrow. I still can't one hit those, though. That sucks. That's because I'm missing the mining gloves. That explains shit. Okay. Well, we'll put some effort in getting our gear up to level 6 now. Moving into the wasteland, that should increase our chances of finding level 5 gear, but try to find some Savage Country POIs. increase our chances of at least finding some armored up books, hopefully. Oh, I don't hear any breakup on my end. Unless that's when I was twisting my mic, which I'm doing right now. I'm twisting the connection. Hopefully it ain't doing that no more. Then again, now that I switched the ether cable. Aside from the input lag, which I don't know, I'm wondering if that's the game itself. But honestly, I haven't really heard any. We had a little bit earlier. At least I heard it in my headphones. But nothing as bad as the last few weeks where it was non-stop. So at least on my end. I don't know about your guys. Hopefully it's a lot better. As far as the input lag, I don't know. There's nothing... Unless somebody nearby in one of the other fucking places, fucking neighbors are doing something different, I don't know, that's able to interfere with my controller. Because nothing else has changed. There's no new device, running, or there's nothing to add interference. So I'm not really sure what the hell's going on with that. Because if I die to input lag, I'm going to be really pissed off. I'll tell you that right now. It's bad enough if I die because I make my own mistake, but... Now, like Legacy, where I've had, yeah, die to a glitch because the game decides to kill you. That would definitely make me mad. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't... Like I said, we didn't have this problem for all this time, and then only recently. So I don't know what the hell has changed. That would warrant interference and input lag. Everything else is, and like I said, it's only been with this game. That's what kind of throws me off, because it's like, I could see if I was getting input lag when I was playing GTA. Something else that is online. So the only thing I can conclude is it's the game itself on console. Because let's face it, again, 2.0 is not stable on console. I get more frame rate drops than I did on 1.4. firing up the bigger jobs freezes the game and time in the game, so it's not like it's still running at least. But if we were to do a job for, like one of the bigger POIs, yeah, you go to click the flag to start the job and it will just freeze. And you'll just sit there and like, okay, there's nothing going on. Did my game just lock up? And then eventually it'll load in. Now, hopefully they can smooth that out. Because I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one that's experienced a lot of this shit, so... I hear banging. We leveled up. We got one level out of that. Oh, we don't have night vision goggles on this one yet. I got friends! Who brought presents? Two presents with a treasure map. Ooh. Alright. Now the game's gonna freak out and start giving us a shitload of them. Like, oh, you made a tier 1? Uh-huh. Ah, jackass. Now we're gonna make sure you're gonna regret making that tier 1. Dick? Stop being an idiot. Just take that before they blow it up. You just can't trust zombies, man. Just can't. Alright. I mean, we got a nice little start. Not a whole lot, though, but it is a start on that. That's, yeah. That's what I'm missing is the damn mining gloves. That's where your stamina comes in. Or is it block damage? I can't remember. I think it's block damage. Yeah, if we had the damn gloves, we would be one-hitting that nitrate. We don't need another brass radiator. Technically, well, no, actually, no. I was going to say we don't need handgun parts, but if we decide to make SMGs at any point in this game, or SMG turrets, I should say, is that the only treasure map that we have? Wow. Alright. I was kind of hoping that we had more. Yeah, the bad thing is we're going to start... Yeah. We're going to start taking a hit on resources bad if we don't get our shit in order. Yeah, we're gonna have to. We gotta hit Vanity Tower tomorrow. You know, there's never. You know, it would surprise me because what I've been streaming now for how many years, and only with bad weather did we ever have issues as far as like sound turning robotic. Excuse me. Um, things of that nature. Now, I guess I will chalk it up to the ether cable as far as like the connection for the sound in my earphones. Because aside from earlier, where the weather was actually getting bad, the sky was getting dark. I did hear a little weather disturbance out there. I think it was right before I started streaming. Yeah, it was because I remember I was loading up the game and I'm like, oh shit, here we go. Watch me lose power. But so far, it's actually been, at least on my end. Now, what you were hearing a little bit ago, I think that's because I was using I'm not a big fan of the headset because the wire is where it's like that elbow shape at the end instead of just a straight jack. So it's always in the way, in a sense. Or if I move the controller wrong, it turns and then it starts hitting my finger and shit that where I'm holding and yeah. I'm making excuses, whatever. But I mean that's basically what it is, though. So I'll chalk it up to that. Oh, look at that beauty. Beauty is done. Of course, we need mods for it. Oh, maybe that one. I need to make a drum kit. Holy shit. And we have just enough for one drum magazine. Wow. Yeah, I mean, this is bad on our part. I should have had a base set up. I should have moved after the second Horde Night like I wanted to. But I started questioning everything because of the freaking desert, man. That hurts. If they didn't turn invisible, I'd be a little bit more whatever. But it's just so stupid that they turn invisible. Again, it's... If you like the new... I'm not calling them zombies because they're not fucking zombies. Don't call them zombies. That's an insult. They're not zombies. A fucking Yeti is not zombies. The Mummy Return, Emo Tap shooting bees out of his fucking ass is not a zombie. He might look dead. He's a little dry and dehydrated. He needs a little moisturizer, but he's not a zombie in my mind. I mean, if you enjoy them, that's cool. I'm not hating on it. Definitely, if you enjoy any of the content, like if you like the biome progression and all that, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong if you like the changes. Just like there's nothing wrong if I want to criticize it. Just saying. Equal battlegrounds. Let's put it that way. Agree to disagree type mentality. Because there's some good things about it, and then there's other things where it's like, come on. But that's just me. All right, so we're gonna end it here because first thing we're doing is going into that city. Right here. We know we have 2 vanity towers. I don't know which one we'll take. See which one has a better view. How about that? Yeah, even though they're in the same city. But we should have a Joel maybe on the north side of the city then? Because we didn't see one on the south side, and that's where the end of the map is, apparently. Yeah, that's 3,500, so that's the end of the map. There won't be no big city there. Unless there happens to be a Joel over here or over here. I'm going to assume that there might be a Joel here or following this road into town. But living here, not too bad, because we'd have a Joel. We could swing by and hit Q, and do a nice big loop around on traders if we want to. It's just that we gotta live with a green sky, and that's gonna suck. But, you know, so be it, I guess. We'll do Vanity Tower. But, you know, obviously. Yeah, I mean, you know, nothing does say, you know, zombie apocalypse like Yetis and Emotap. Yeah, that's the first thing that comes to my mind. I don't know about you guys. You fucking bear. I want sharks with freaking laser beams. That's what I want. Yeah, don't give them any ideas because you know damn well they do that with like oh people are able to shoot them down with an M60. Oh, rocket launchers. Yeah, or some bullshit. You know, strap them with C4 so they blow up too. And I don't know. I'm expecting some weird bullshit, more fuckery as time goes by with this game. Uh, but it is what it is. Maybe that's nostalgic. I don't know. But we're definitely going to leave it here, guys. I'm going to go ahead and pause it. That way we're not wasting any more time. So yeah, definitely stream tomorrow again. Um, then of course Monday night should be multiplayer. But in the morning, like I said, when we come back tomorrow, we'll definitely take out one of those vanity towers and secure that for ourselves. So that should be good. And then they'll team everything to that base, but we really don't have that much. So maybe one flight and drive back before we to it. And if we gotta leave shit at the trader, we'll leave shit at the trader and just pick it up. Go to right there. So not too bad. But obviously, I apologize for my couch. But now I'm reloading we'll be doing that. But I mean, see, that's what I can do, man. I think it's that's, I mean, that's changed. Like, especially multiplayer. But there's some but yeah, that is what it is. I'm wondering if some of it is with the input. I don't know. It doesn't feel as smooth as 1.4. I don't know how your experience is with the game, but at this point, so, since really now, um, it's definitely a lot more choppier. Yeah, maybe it's just my imagination. I don't know, but like I said, I either cable. Like I said, we had that. I had it up in my earphones earlier, but that definitely could have been the weather. So all I can do is keep on going and seeing if it continues to do it or what. If it happens to be neighbors, I'm just going to set off an email. Might be not streaming for a week or so, but I will. I'll find a way. I'm just saying. But all right, I am going to end this here, guys. So with that, obviously, I hope you all hung out. Appreciate it. Hope you had a good time with that. Hope you're excited for tomorrow because we will tackle Vanity Tower and then see me panic on what am I going to do for a horde base because I have no idea. But that should be a pretty strong horde night compared to what we've had. So should be good, you know. So with that, hope everything is good. Stay safe, and like always, man, definitely take it easy.